All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 2 of ORCEN versus CSN. ORCEN bringing with them a 420 Blaze Harugumo with, look at that, but also IFHE. Wow, wants to pen 32 millimeters of armor. Interesting.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah, it's good against, obviously, Salem, Des Moines.
Everything.
And, yeah. And then we've got Milko's Yu Yang gun build with radar. We got War Eagle's Daring, that's in a utility build. Foxtrot rides Russia in the Stalingrad. This is with reload, and there's that unique upgrade, or that special DCP mod. Puddle in the Napoli range and secondary spec. Inno Thalassa in the Des Moines with unique upgrade. Sword Shadow Crash, pardon me, in the Moskva with unique upgrade. 2 battleships for ORCEN. They've got Lianfer in an incomparable range build, and Salamander 85 in a Vermont with basically quick scope, quick sniper smoke. I gotta say, incomparable. I'm not a fan in COTS. I haven't seen it do anything in COTS, just like we were talking about San Martin last time. All right, Puddin, what we got for CSN?
CSN, we have the Gearing, which is all in on torpedoes with the unique upgrade. He is being brought along with the Stalingrad, which is range. Des Moines, unique upgrade, which is called that COTS build. And the Montana that is not running torpedoes. Haha. Quick scope, Monty. This definitely a full. I would almost call this a full tank build for COTS.
Okay.
Second Montana, identical. The Daring that is reversing into Bacon is typical reload, protect his engine.
Mm-hmm.
The Moskva that will be doing his radaring has got range.
Okay.
Then the Des Moines, typical COTS build, and he is followed up by the 320 Blazing Gearing.
Right, we call it 320 because obviously he doesn't quite have the Harugumo smoke. Right. That would be the 420.
Right, that's the full-on Blazing. That's
right. So I was checking something. I had a feeling while we were getting started on this. CSN and ORCEN are currently in 5th and 4th place respectively. ORCEN's in 4th, CSN's in 5th. So these battles absolutely matter, and CSN getting that win will tie it up with ORCEN right now at 4 each. Kaba and Marceau banned this game.
This is a very important game for both teams.
That's the point I'm making. You got it.
Because I don't know how a tiebreaker works, but clearly beating the other team you're in a tiebreaker is going to help your cause.
Yes. And if you do end up in a tie, yes, it goes to whoever, I'm pretty sure it goes to whoever won against the person that they're fighting against. If there's an even on that, then they probably go to points in the games that they played or something, whoever got the most points in the games. So
right. We can't be bothered to figure out who's won more games against each other.
I mean, exclamation point COTS, the rule set's there. You all can read it if you want to. Careful though, it will put you to sleep. Which might be a good thing. You wake up and find you got your drop and you're done. Ah. Alright, well. Not else really to mention going on. War Eagle now detected. Sniper detected in the B cap. There's the radar Venn diagram.
For War Eagle, he got caught nose in.
I see that. Whereas Sniper also kind of caught if you think about it, because he's forced to turn out. Here he goes.
But I think ironically, they're both taking as much damage as they humanly possibly can. Thank you, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But usually you don't want to get caught nose in. You want to get caught reversing in.
Either backing in or broadside even.
Because all you have to do is just W out of the situation to where nose in, you now have to make a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are those Monty shots going in on Stalin? Oof, Stalin takes a Citadel.
Yeah, I see that. I'm looking at torpedoes that are going to hit the Yu Yang, perhaps? Ooh, no, barely. That's a brown alert. Yeah, those were Montana shells. They dunked right over that little gap in the island there. Good shot by Delphosaurus.
Does he have a spotter plane up to make that shot?
No. Well, yes, he did. It's on cooldown now.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Now, ironically, most of the time you're using your spotter plane to shoot over islands.
Mm-hmm.
Right, more so than you need the range. But like in this situation, you needed the range and the plane just to see over it.
Right, right. So that worked out.
Oof, Des Moines is a half health for a CSN and being focus fired right now.
Yeah, he took a deep water torpedo. His hydro is down. Bad timing for Laurent there.
Looks like War Eagle got caught, but luckily he got caught reversing in this time, so he minimized that damage taken.
Mm-hmm. And that's the power of the reverse in versus the bow in. You have options. Same thing with even broadside when you're detected. More shells hitting Laurent. Laurent continues to back up, and he's actually going to back up into Napoli torpedoes now if he's not too careful. He sees them by now, definitely on hydro. And he actually instinctively pulled forward for a sec, realized his mistake, hit the brakes. He should be fine. Wow.
Oh no, Gehring took a torpedo over at Apple's. CSN's Gehring.
Yu Yang
Des Moines
dodges
instantly radars. Now it's going to be shot at.
Yep.
This could be bad for CSN's Gehring.
Ajik is forced to back off now. Here comes the incomparable shells. We heard them fire a second ago. And they don't land on him. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am not a fan of incomparable in this mode. Is that a sticky fire? No, the engines are out.
A lot of chip damage going on everywhere. Most of the big damage has been by torpedoes.
And that's the reason why when we talk about COTS build, gearing and whatnot, it's typically mostly torpedoes. That lucky torp is what you need. Yes, what's the uh-oh?
Oh, no, he safely avoids these deep water torps, the Des Moines at chocolate.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking right now.
Its hydro is just going to go down as he's passed, which is absolutely perfect timing for him. The Gehring gets radared by the YY.
Yep, Tri-W is going to have to back off a little bit. The thing is, once the YY... Actually, he's not even moving. Once the YY's radar is down, he knows that he's safe. So he's just going to sit there, maybe back up a little bit more. Okay, or just stay in the same place to get shot at easily. That's a choice. I wouldn't have made that choice. I would have backed up.
I mean, maybe he's trying to get the non-existing AR running.
Mm-hmm. Stalingrad broadside shot on Montana. Coco Chanel. Yeah. Seeing a question, why aren't Puerto Ricos allowed? Is Puerto Rico on your press account? Do you know, for the tournament?
I don't know. I can actually check this press account because I think all the press accounts are created equally biased.
Okay. Created equally biased. Ooh, Geo Cruz's Hargamo just getting slapped. Delphosaurus' Montana just gets on the A-cap. And Hargamo Geo Cruiser not ready for that. Goes down. That's first blood for CSN with 8.5 minutes to go.
If Puerto Rico is not allowed, it just due to the fact of you can no longer get it.
Right.
That's why ships are banned. You can no longer get them.
Melkis finally takes a gearing torpedo in that Yu Yang. And Tri-Buddy Ivan might take a torpedo in his gearing. A Napoli torpedo. Let's watch this. Oh, he does and loses almost all of his health. And he doesn't have Adrenaline Rush. Womp womp. Again, that's why Napoli I think is better than San Martin. Long-range torpedoes you just don't expect. Stalingrad.
Right now, looks like CSN is going to actually get apples now. They're going to put the gearing on the cap.
I like that. I like that they didn't overextend the Stalingrad Montana to get the cap. I think that's very smart. ORCEN putting their Vermont in the middle at B cap to ensure they get the B cap and can hold it. They're going to be down 2 caps, though.
Moskva and Moskva slap fight. One shooting HE, the other one shooting AP.
Ah, which one's winning?
Yes.
Deep water torpedoes coming into Lawrence Des Moines again. This time he's bow in. It's going to allow him to turn. He'll dodge them just fine as the radar from Yu Yang is about to expire. Should catch him. No. It expires just in time for Laurent to keep moving forward and get into smoke. Tri-W rides the border and dodges the incoming hate. There's some more shells coming in from the Napoli. They're fishing for him. They know he's low. Miss. I don't like the decision to put Delphosaurus in the Thunderdome right here.
I was about to call out Montana and Thunderdome. We'll never see him leave.
That's the thing. I don't think he needs to do this. I think, I mean, I understand the idea behind it, but in order to get into the position where he could threaten the Vermont, he's giving side to the Incomparable this whole time. He's not detected yet. Emphasis, nope, he's detected now.
Shots in out on a broadside incom.
I see it. Not too much.
That could have been so devastating.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have played it devastating so he can do devastating things.
Incomparable is able to turn out a little bit and bounce some of those shells. We saw that from a distance. Incomparable has decent side armor. The problem with Incomparable is how long it is. Look how long it is, guys. All right. It's very easy, therefore, to Citadel it because it's so long. It's also got a pretty large turning circle and all that. It's a fast boat, but it gets Citadeled very easily. You absolutely cannot give side in that ship. Comes
Des
Montana
Moines just
Salvo.
got slapped by somebody. Good speed juke by the incomp.
Yep. Yep. It feels like Stalingrad and Montana are splitting fire. I think Delphosaurus would be better off shooting at Inothalas's Des Moines. Instead, he's trying to assert dominance by shooting the Incomparable.
I don't know if
did you see that response from the Incomp?
I mean, this is the problem with the Thunderdome, and I completely agree. Like, he's got a spotter plane up to shoot the incomp. Why not just shoot the Des Moines that your teammate is shooting?
Yeah. Yeah, there was split fire there that didn't need to happen.
Like, just so everybody's aware, like, this is even true for clan battles. Focus fire can overcome teamwork.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, if everybody's shooting the same thing, that one chip is now got to decide, man, can I go dark? Do I go dark? Do I get out of here?
Right. If you think about it, focus fire is teamwork. Ooh, if Yu Yang goes down. Taking a look at Doubtful.
Teamwork even from the other team, like a better situation. But you know what I mean? Like, you got to focus something down. You've got to get the ship advantage.
You get the guns out of the game, right? You get the utility that some of the ships may bring. So that being like cruisers and destroyers. For destroyers, you get rid of the spotting. You get rid of the torpedoes as well. For battleships, you get rid of the power projection that they have, and the staying power and tankiness. So it is very important, absolutely, to go for kills. Look at CSN's hit bar, point bar. Look at ORCEN's hit point bar. CSN has completely ignored the Vermont. They don't care about him right now. They were only taking opportunity shots on him, and that's it. But they are definitely focusing other targets instead. And I like that decision. Look at Montana. Look at Montana. Look at Montana.
Oh god, both battleships shooting.
That's yeah. See that, and that's why this is such a tenuous position for anybody to go into. Montana, Stalingrad, Moskva, Des Moines. I mean, anything.
I mean, I like them ignoring the Vermont because the second two ships start shooting at it, it's losing a lot of HP. Once the third ship gets involved, it's pretty much guaranteed dead because he's never going to outrun anybody.
That's right.
Unless somebody brought a boat back from, not being in the game. Ooh, Moskva ate torps.
He ate a gearing torp or two. He's got radar on, banging away, trying to kill Ojik's gearing. He's almost to it.
He may get it. Well, I mean, we got the Des Moines shooting, the Daring shooting.
Yep, they've all called for focus fire. He goes down. Moskva gets the kill, and now Des Moines, broadside to Des Moines, and Incomparable. Here come the Incomparable shells.
I think he makes it. Des Moines probably going to get a few cracks.
Comparable shells all fall short. No citadels from Thalassus, Thalassus, Des Moines.
ORCEN really needs to push in somewhere.
You know,
They need to get a kill and start pushing in.
sometimes what it comes down to is waiting for the enemy team to make a mistake. That's how I always call it in clan battles and randoms. The problem is, in COTS, very rarely are teams going to make those mistakes. We just saw one of those from CSN getting a little greedy, trying to get that kill on the Mossfa, cost the Gearing his life for really no gain whatsoever. Just some more damage on the Mossfa, big deal. Stalingrad does take a torpedo, Foxtrot.
The difference between clan battles and COTS is the mistakes made in COTS are so much smaller.
Yes.
While they are constantly happening, they're very small mistakes, and you have to punish them immediately.
That's right. There's a very small window for that.
Right, like CSN putting the Montana in the Thunderdome, we don't agree with. Like, to us, it's a mistake. Now the Stalingrad's in there. But ORCEN hasn't capitalized on this mistake, right?
Yep.
Montana has limited firing opportunities because he's got all these islands in the way.
ORCEN's Daring tries to go into A because look where the Stalingrad went. He went into the Thunderdome too. This actually opens up the door for ORCEN to push A. And that's why War Eagle tried. Des Moines radar got baited out, but I'll tell you what, Thalassus is just making revolutions right now for that.
The other problem is, who can ORCEN shoot? Stalingrad's too close to the island. Monty's too close to the island. Hey, I know, let's just shoot this Des Moines, like, once he gets spotted.
Yeah, Ereldes.
Right, like, his only chance is to go dark when he does get spotted. It's not if, it's a matter of when. Right, now he's going to have to deal with minimum 2 ships, possibly 3.
Yep.
Right, I highly doubt the Daring is going to shoot, but he could smoke up and shoot, but you run the risk of being blind shotted.
Right.
But there's 53 seconds left in this game if nothing changes. Oh, we got Conga Line going in on Vermont. I have Bacon.
Yeah, but Vermont's already maneuvering. I highly doubt those will even hit.
See, I see right there this is what we talk about mistakes. That's a mistake, in my opinion, Conga lining his torps.
Yeah.
You know, we're better off just keeping the spread because, you know, slight move, like Conga line are all or nothing.
I mean, we're down to 57 seconds left.
Well, Vermont does take 3 of these torpedoes.
Very nice torps.
Right, but I mean, like I'm saying, to us, that's a small, minor mistake. But he did land some torpedoes, so like he did succeed. You know, forced the Vermont to do some maneuvering.
Yep, and all of a sudden that Vermont that was so healthy,
nothing happens.
Is not anymore.
That's what I mean. Once the Vermont starts getting shot at, it bleeds health, in my opinion. It's not a tanking battleship. It definitely needs to protect its power by just yeeting things across the map.
War Eagle manages to get the cap, which does slow things down.
Well, 3 seconds.
ORCEN desperately trying to find a kill, and they're unable to do it. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in on the ship that's on fire. A naked Vermont.
Bravo wins yet again.
That's right. CSN wins game 2, so they won both their games against ORCEN. That could end up being huge.